Yeah, with you being the artist, I feel like you have a lot of extra wiggle room when it comes to perks. Like you could kind of create additional perks as long as you're willing to draw the stuff. You know,
Yeah.
you have like all the the character sketches and whatnot. You just have more options being the artist because you don't have to.
Yeah, you could do sketch cards too, which you can charge like 25 a whack on, and and those are quick, and you can probably bang those out in like 10 minutes.
Set of three trading cards.
Yeah, something like that.
And each one could be a stretch goal. So like you have like Keith, I don't know if you can go down to where the stretch goal list was, but like you have stuff that goes beyond the stretch goal, right? But you should have stuff that unlocks to get you to your goal. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like at 1800, 1800 trading card number 1 gets unlocked. Then trading card 2 gets unlocked, and then then you have your goal. It's like, okay, now we're going for stretch goals. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe some unlocking goals in the middle kind of helps push things. So then people want the full set. You know what I mean?
Right. And sometimes you don't even have to do like you don't even have to do a physical thing. You can be like, all right, if we get 100 backers, I'll show the artwork for this trading card, that kind of thing. It's just stuff to engage the audience. The other thing you might consider too, Javen, is like a lot of people do that, like back within the first 24 hours, and you get this special print or special sticker, or bookmark or something. A lot of people do that. Like it's only available for the first 24 hours. That way you get the maximum amount of backers right away.
Early bird special.
Yeah, early bird.
People love the early bird special. Yeah, people do love that.
So
I know we're throwing a ton of shit at you, but
I'm taking notes.
Good. Well, you can always rewatch the episode.
The episode will be
live, go through it again. True.
But
we have planned to do like an early bird special for the first, and basically have like as much discount as we can afford, and maybe a little bit more than that for like the first day. It's like $8 for physical things, and then the second day maybe it's $9, and then it goes up so that we can like really try to get a wave up front. The problem, I'm having like a technical difficulty. I have to contact Kickstarter about this because they have where you can like set a time limit on your rewards. Yeah. And anytime I try to do that, it like flags me, and it's like, no, you can't do this. And I'm like, what?
Well, it might be because you're not live yet.
Yeah, it might be because you're not live.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it might be that. That might be why. But yeah, no, I think
you have to set that time limit for a future date, maybe.
It's like set for future, like it says like, oh, this has to be within your campaign start and end. But like I double check it and it is. So maybe it is because like I have to be live first and then set it up.
Yeah, it might have to be live. Like Tony, have you done that before with yours?
Yeah, I did it with we did it with Star Noir. Yeah, with the first 24 hours, it was like $5 off the book. And then,
that's not a bad idea too. You can offer a discount. Some people do that.
The middle of my campaign was San Diego Comic-Con, so I put the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for the weekend, the days of San Diego was during my campaign. So from like the Wednesday to Sunday, you could get that specific cover. You know what I mean? So like you can set that time frame up. It's like, oh, and see, people love that kind of exclusivity in the sense it's like, okay, you have to act now to get this because you're not going to get it before or after.
Right.
Come back
like that.
Urgency. And it was I made sure it was in the middle of my campaign to help counter and offset the lull. You know what I mean? So it's like you have this thing in the middle that kind of like has this urgency that gets people to back the campaign, gets them to jump on it. Even as an add-on,
right?
Only in the middle of the campaign, though. So it gets people to stay engaged, to keep coming back, to keep looking to see what's available.
Yeah, and like another thing I would say too, Javen, don't rush it. Like don't like if it's not ready to go, don't like rush it just to have it live. Like if you're taking notes and then take what you want from our critique and stuff, and then kind of apply it. And then while you're making these tweaks to your campaign and stuff, start tweeting out more, start sending more Instagram posts, start Facebook. And the more you get people interested beforehand, before you go live, the better. Like, I think you'll have a better
Yeah,
result. So I would say
I pushed my campaign back 3 times before I officially launched.
Yeah.
So there's no harm in deferring because, you know, you got to be secure to hit that launch button.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I would say like definitely defer it if you're not ready, and just make sure everything's absolutely perfect before you go live.
Yeah,
and in the
sure.
meantime, start using that extra time, you know, not only to just build the campaign, but also start getting your social media in line for it as well. Because
sorry we're so long-winded.
No,
I
it's
hope
good
we're
stuff.
not preachy. Are we coming off preachy?
Oh, not to me. I don't know. I'm loving it. I appreciate all that.
Tony, are we preachy?
Out.
No.
This is great.
No, I think we're giving them good advice. And I think,
good.
like,
I don't want to come off as preachy. I'm just
literally
everything I say is from self-experience.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's.
But
I'm not the authority on anything.
Yeah, ultimately to do what works best for you. You know.
Yeah, right.
You know,
take the advice, take what you want from it, and then leave whatever you don't want from it behind. You know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because when we're running these Kickstarters, we all have different situations.
Exactly.
So it's not one size fits all for everybody. So if there was some advice that you think that can apply to you, definitely use it. If other stuff, you know, you can let that go.
Captured your likeness. Yeah, absolutely. Drax Gal Art. Hey, welcome to the show. What about collaborating with other artists, publishers to work on different variants for your book? That's another great idea.
That's a great idea. Yeah. Crossover publishing.
One thing else I was going to say that I see a lot of people do at Kickstarter, and I think I've seen you do this, Tony, whereas you find a couple, 2 or 3 other campaigns that look great, and you recommend those alongside yours. So you know, and then you maybe reach out to the campaign people running it and see if you guys can share links for each other, you know?
Yeah, cross promotion on Kickstarter is really big. Most people are down to do it. And it really helps if you know, when you want to cross promote with somebody, that the project is relevant to whatever you're making. So if you see another medieval book or another, you know, true crime book, like definitely reach out to them.
But no, all great advice, and I knew the audience would get in on it as well and offer their tidbits. And I think it's good to see it from other people's perspective, like buyers and everything, you know, what they see and what works for them. I mean,
Hey, it's Christmas time. Grab your snacks. Keep Johnny and Harry are bringing the facts. Indie comics, they're the best. Better than reindeer, you can't forget the rest. Oh ho ho, let's all go to the Indie Comics Relay Show. Drawing, laughing, spreading cheer. It's the goofiest Christmas of the year. So hit subscribe, don't delay. Join the fun this holiday. Keep Johnny and Harry say Merry Christmas from the Relay.
It's Christmas time. Grab your snacks. Keep Johnny and Harry are bringing the facts.
Indie comics, they're the best. Better than reindeer, you can't forget the rest. Oh ho ho, let's all go to the Indie Comics Relay Show. Drawing, laughing, spreading cheer. It's the goofiest Christmas of the year. So hit subscribe, don't delay. Join the fun this holiday. Keep Johnny and Harry say Merry Christmas from the Relay.